Hi, guys. My name is Tanya Clark, and this is my educational leader interview. I interviewed my aunt, Christine Clark, aka Aunt Chrissy. She is the climate and culture coach for Fontana Unified School District, and I interviewed her today, September 8th, 2025. She ended up in this position because when COVID hit, it was her year 25 in her classroom. It really changed everything, broke her down. She saw an opportunity for this job. People were leaving. She asked the principal. He encouraged her to apply. Her strength was classroom management and building relationship with kids, so it sounded perfect for her. Her roles and responsibilities. Her overall, she oversees Positive Dimensional Intervention System or PDIS. She runs the student mentoring programs, manages individual student caseloads, and facilitates the Eagle Success Panel, that is their mascot. She also, on her daily, it's always kind of different. She's consistently seeing kids and assisting staff, but it changes daily based off of the needs. Her leadership style approach is servant leadership. She prioritizes the needs of student and staff and builds trust through empathy and listening. And a quote that she said that I really liked, she said, "They respond better if they feel that you care." And this goes for the students and the staff. For data driven decision making, her use of data, she does social emotional surveys quarterly, and disaggregated data, she that's based on academics, behavior, and attendance. The learning experience she provides for others for professional development is interactive sessions for staff and meaningful, actionable takeaways. She does a lot of professional development for staff, and she doesn't want to just be standing there talking at them for long periods of time. Engagement is very meaningful. She likes them to leave with at least one thing they can use for the day. She tries to deliver needed information in different ways based on how people receive that information. Assessment and evaluation of learners. When she's in the classroom, she does a lot of constant observation, checking their work, tests, a lot of discussions, getting feedback is very important, testing them in different ways, and finding what they need to be successful. Her use of optimism and positive thinking. Her role of optimism, in my words, she encourages persistence and resilience and motivates students and staff to overcome challenges. In her words, she said optimism and positivity is everything in her job. She's never involved in discipline, a purely positive role, so that she is always a safe and supportive place to go. How Chrissy advocates for others. She said, "You have to listen to needs to then find a way to provide what they need. Whatever that may be, never give up. She's going to do everything in her power to get what needs to be done." She said people even get tired of her, so they finally just do it because they know she's going to keep pushing. In conclusion, the key takeaways are importance of relationship and educational leadership, the impact of servant leadership and optimism on culture, and data-driven strategies enable individualized support. And I also wanted to touch on the last two questions that I asked her. Um, I asked what advice you would give to someone as myself who's going into education. She said, "You gotta really love what you do. It is difficult work. Don't always get respect that is deeply deserved. Know how important relationships with students are. It's tough, but so very rewarding." She said, "Rely on the veterans and take their advice, observe their classrooms." She said her first few years, she stole everything she could when she started, and then she became a rock star of a teacher. And then I asked her what her proudest moment was. And she said a lot of individual moments with students, especially the ones who come back and tell her how much she helped them and influenced them. And she said her biggest overall achievement was coordinating the AVID program to become a national demonstration of that school. It took 9 to 10 years to get that achievement. I'm very proud of her. She's awesome. These are the references I used. I thought they went really well with what my Aunt Chrissy had to say. Thus, encouraging my choices in picking these references. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really wish all of you could meet and even get educated by my aunt. She's a really remarkable person, and she's just absolutely awesome at her job. She's going to retire soon, and so I know it's going to be sad to see her go, but she definitely left a mark on the world.